am I the #1 plate? I must be in the second split. Because my rating's down to 48-14, I believe. So. All right, let's see if we can get a good qual in. Don't have much in the way of practice, just got a few laps in. Enough to adjust that hastily built Imola setup into a Watkins Glen setup. So probably 8 or 9 laps, I think, is what I have. Why am I getting stutters?
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Yeah, I'm missing these turns big time. Alright, gotta do it this lap.
1 minute 32.164. You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
$29.9. What the fuck? I'm doing something completely wrong. $29.9. That's crazy. $29.9. I cannot get my head around that.
Chicken flag, checkered flag.
29-7. 29-7. What do you mean it could not load setup file? Oh, something's not right. I'm gonna have to go to my Imola race setup. What's going on here? Go up on either side there. Trying to remember what all I did different with the Imola setup. I don't remember what else I did. So I'm gonna be winging it. Okay, I wasn't the only one that got the extreme lag. Okay, all right. Holy hell. He's 1.5 seconds faster than me. International, where's he from? There's 12 LMP2s in this split. I recognize him here. Sam Dignan, I recognize him. Luis. And that was an awesome lap, John. I am obviously doing something wrong.
You gotta hold the brakes on that outlap. Isn't that the newest scandal?
Yeah, I don't know if that would equal a 1.5 seconds.
I don't know. I've heard like half a second to a full second, it can make a difference. But yeah, the fastest lap I've ever seen is like a 131 like flat.
Yeah, he's flying regardless. I'm a bit rusty being away for 2 years, but I'm still not slow. But I'm definitely not that. That right there is fast, and I'm not that.
One to go, next time by. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed right now.
Did you just turn your mic on to cough into it?
No, that's my way of checking it without saying Mike and somebody else making a stupid joke.
You could just ask.
I see the bar when it picks me up.
I can appreciate Todd's energy. The stupid jokes are kind of ridiculous and childish. Thanks, man. I thought you were going to do a Hamilton.
Ryan, you drunk? Sleeping?
No, I just got that clutch in, man.
John, I'm gonna give you the jump, so I'm gonna go off of you. Since it lined me up on the inside.
About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Oh, you and Sam are in cahoots.
Okay, something I did to this setup isn't right. It doesn't feel like it did. Something feels completely off.
1 minute 43.577.
Something's wrong. Something I adjusted from the MLS setup, I didn't change when the other one failed to load. So I'm just gonna have to kind of run around at a comfortable speed until I can get this figured out what the car wants to do, because it's totally different than when I was in practice.
Sorry, boy.
You got it, slow car on the right. Car stop on the right.
LMP1's going down left and right.
1 minute 32.61.
He's already gone. That dude is fast. I don't know who he is, but he's fast. He's just, I mean, flat out running away.
32.665.
So I just want to run a safe race and hold on to second.
Gotta love nicking a guardrail and having it just suck you in and trap you. Why are you hitting guardrails? Because I suck at driving. Duh. Stupid question.
Minute 32.662.
Wow, guys, that John H guy up there, he's flying. I've never seen somebody go so fast. But he is absolutely running away. I mean, that's like Jeffrey Ooms fast. I don't know how he's doing it, but man, he's doing it. Let's got to focus on holding second. That's going to be my mission. It's just hold second, try to stay clean.
1 minute 32.507.
So all I need to do is just hold second.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I don't want to take any chances because I can't catch first, so there's no reason in pushing.
2.32.
Just going to run a comfortable pace and try to maintain the gap back there. Just third and fourth. If I can keep the gap to third and fourth kind of either increasing or staying pretty steady, I'm just going to keep running at this pace. Because there's no chance of catching John. Nothing I can do. I can run as hard as I want. I'll just wreck. I'm just going to try to play it as safe as I can and still put down some good laps. Oh, really? I think I'm still running the old track limits. Yeah, I'm not going to change that in this race though, because I need to practice it to know where they are. Oh, you talking about my M6? Yeah.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah, I was putting down faster lap times than a lot of the C8 Corvettes were in a car that's 700 pounds heavier. But Sheldon Rosenbaum was out there in his C8 Corvette, and I couldn't match his times. He was about a second and a half a lap faster than I was. Despite me hitting 16 miles an hour faster on the straightaway. Because it's one thing the M6 has is straightaway speed, but it just doesn't, it's too heavy. Completely went through my rear brake pads in that session. Now there was another track that we went to called Eagles Canyon, and I was much better equipped to compete with the C8s there because it's more of a square corner track, which benefits the M6 quite a bit.
Car on your left. Clear. Car right. Clear. Left side.
Oh yeah,
Clear on the left.
yeah, you'll like that.
1 minute 34.203. Clear.
I was running on Pilot Sport 4S's, so I mean they're good street tires, but they're still 300 tread wear tires. They can only grip so much. Set of Cup 2s or something like that, something 200 tread wear would have made a huge difference. I'd be afraid of the bumps with my car at Sebring. Looks like Ryan back there was a lot more aggressive with track than I was. Either that or he was a lot more fortunate where he caught him. Yeah, 100 tread wear tires are they're as nice as it gets without running Hoosiers on a track. I'm gonna catch these guys in the bus stop, and he's gonna get to pass them on a straightaway. Oh, I'm set up for the street. I don't even have a track alignment on my car. It's a street car. I was just playing with that thing. That's not a car I normally drive on a track.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear.
Yeah, I was just doing it. I was curious. I've never, I've never driven a car that weighed 4,200 pounds and had 750 horsepower on a racetrack before, so I was curious to see how that would feel. So I decided, well, I own a car that fits those parameters, so may as well give it a shot.
Clear. 1 minute 34.437.
Yeah, somebody's kicking my ass in traffic. That would be Ryan back there. He is definitely killing me in traffic. least that Corvette could have done was slow him down a little bit. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Right side. Clear
Hey
on the
Jeffrey,
right.
I was just talking about you.
1.743.
Your doppelganger is fucking running in first place in here. Look at him, 13 seconds up on me already. Now granted, I did have a little trouble with traffic there because I was 4 seconds ahead of Ryan. Now I'm only 1.6. I'm just trying to keep a clean race, finish top 3, I'll be happy. Not change one tire like I did in the Autobahn race the other night. Oh,
Get off the truck.
Rachel, for comparison on that session that you saw of mine, on the fastest straightaway, which is the one that I started off on, like where the video starts, that's the fastest straightaway. I was reaching about 126 to 128 on that straightaway. By comparison, the C8s are only getting, the C8 Corvettes are only getting to about 111. So that's how fast my car accelerates, which also makes it a bit of a pain in the ass to drive on the track because it's constantly trying to loop on you every time you touch the throttle.
3.107.
If I would have thought about it, I would have loaded up a tune that had 200 less horsepower on it or something. Turned the boost way down. Probably would have been a lot easier to drive. But with that twin turbo V8, it's hard to, like on those long sweeping turns that it has, those really low speed things, it's hard to modulate the throttle because the boost all of a sudden comes on and then the car wants to spin.
Sagan, what the hell are you doing? I was just about to ask that.
Oh, all the time. That's why you could see it in that video several times where the rear tries to kick out. I have to chase it across the track.
I literally took my nose off in the braking zone. Like, what an idiotic move.
I've gotten 0 extra.
Yeah, because I locked my wheels before I murder us both. What would you pass someone that's left on the straight and then slow them down, man?
There you go.
Wreck more right. Because your right is wreck, man.
That's it. You know, I am allowed to try to unlap myself.
Did he say I am allowed to try to unlap
You're
myself?
also allowed to have some sort of etiquette, too.
I still fail to see where I didn't.
Car on. Clear on the right.
Yeah, that's basically what it is because it eats those brakes up.
1 minute 32.19.
Even with those giant, you know, serving tray size Brembos that it has, it's still stopping at 4,200 pounds is tough. Oh, come on. Had to lose a bunch of time there just so I didn't run into the back of that LMP1.
Sorry, John, I'm just down on something there.
That's alright. I know without the boost, we have higher top end. But I'm streaming now because I need to have some video evidence in case I get in a session with those French assholes again. Same problem when I quit iRacing. I was having trouble with French assholes, and I'm still having trouble. These two dickheads the other night at Monza, aside from the two Australian dickheads who jumped me on the start, took off before the LMP1 class even went, and then wrecked me, ran me off the track. Oh damn! I got an incident. I completely forgot about those guys because then an LMP1 who was French was talking to his LMP1 buddy who was in LMP2 and was trailing me by a few seconds, proceeded to get in front of me and slow me down to let his buddy catch me. I mean, what a couple of fucking dickheads.
Thank you for waiting and not hitting me.
I'm gonna have to wait on this guy. Hopefully Ryan will finally catch him in the wrong place, but I think Ryan's going to be aggressive. Yeah, I hadn't. It's been almost 2 years, or a year and a half.
1 minute 32.609. Okay, you are the leader.
How am I the leader? What the hell, did I miss a meeting?
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Did he go into pits already?
Left side. Clear.
Hey, he took an early pit. Must have saw a bunch of traffic he didn't want to get into. Not that it matters. None of us in this class could challenge him anyway.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. 1 minute 33.071.
Okay, he was on. Yeah. Hopefully he's just for a routine pit stop and didn't get caught up in one of those wrecks that was up ahead. Hate to see that happen to him because he's definitely fast,
Clear.
and I don't like to win that way. Well, I'm glad, you know, you guys didn't bail on me while I was gone, because I lost, I don't know, 100 and something subscribers. When I came back, I was down to like 520 something from 600 something. So yeah, I lost a bunch of subscribers while I was gone. I guess people have short attention spans. I don't blame them. I guess they don't want shit cluttering up their subscribe box. And since I don't stream HPD setups anymore, since the HPD doesn't get run anymore, I think a lot of people left because of that, because that's what I think a lot of my subscribers came from, was because I showed setups. Which I will again if I ever get good at setting this car up. I'm figuring it out. I just haven't spent enough time with it. I'll get some stuff figured out, and I'll start when I'm happy with the setup myself. When I feel like it's a good setup, I'll start sharing them, showing them to people. Right now, I'd be embarrassed to have somebody drive this setup. And not to mention, I haven't developed it at all. I just threw some parameters that I thought would work on here to just get in a race. Yeah, I miss the HPD. It's a lot more fun car than this one. I really don't know what to say about this car. It's like it's a car in limbo. Like it doesn't know what it wants to be when it grows up, you know? It's not very athletic. It doesn't have that nimble feel that the HPD had. Or even that the Ferrari has, for that matter. And maybe that's why me and this car aren't getting along that well. I don't love it yet. I loved the HPD, and that's why I was fast in the HPD, because it was a labor of love. But this car, I don't know. We haven't found common ground yet. Maybe if Ferrari made an LMP2, Thank
you, gentlemen.
I'd be more in tune with it.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Ah, that was a shitty move on my part. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I got caught in limbo there. I didn't mean to stuff y'all.
Thank you, Jeremy. You're a good man.
Right side. Clear.
Ben, you're on the inside or out?
This is the Dallara. Ooms, are you still here? Ooms, Jeffrey, are you still here? So in the race the other night, what happened to me, you know, I got in there right when qualifying started. I didn't have any practice or anything other than the 5 laps I ran the other night. So I spent that first part of the race trying to figure out the car, and I got comfortable, and then I caught Tinsley and Tinsley and Kundinger. Coming out of the pits, I finished fueling at the same time they did.
Right side. Clear on the
I was,
right side.
and I'm standing on the gas to take off.
Left side.
I'm standing on the gas to take off to go with them. And my car doesn't go. Then all of a sudden it raises up. I changed my my left rear tire. I felt like that'd be a good idea, I guess. And then the car was handling like funky after that. So I ended up losing it in the valley. But I was so disconnected at that point, I didn't even really care. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't. I mean, I got in there right at qualifying. I got to pit this next lap.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. 1 minute.
Well, I haven't pitted yet, Mike, so we'll know here this next lap when I pit.
Sorry about that, Sam.
Ryan, you're obviously dealing with traffic much better than I am.
Just getting lucky, I believe, buddy.
Oh, okay. Oh, so maybe this is for the win.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. The pit box in 10, 5,
GTA 5.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right, Rachel, thank you. I'll try to bring it home. Grand Theft Auto 5, that's funny.
Move it, move it.
Let's hope I put in enough.
The leader's pitting now.
could not get comfortable with turning that car right there. Oh man, that was rough.
2 minutes, 8.622.
Something's going on. Did I damage my car? Because I feel like I have no speed.
Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right.
Alright, outfit, good morning.
One minute, 33.313. Car on your left. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
I think he's running lower downforce than me. He's using my trick.
Right side. Clear.
A trick I don't quite have the confidence to pull off yet.
Nice
That's
save.
exactly what he's doing. He's running low downforce.
1 minute.
Thanks, Lucas. You did the right thing. I went on the wrong line.
33.009.
Thanks for the warning about the pit.
I'm not going to be able to make it on fuel.
I thought I'll go up this time. Thanks.
Heading in.
Car right. Clear. One minute, 33.435.
Do y'all take tires here?
Nope.
Okay, just checking, that wasn't.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. One minute, 34.227.
I'm gonna need a pull from a GT car to keep him behind me.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Trying to save fuel and trying to stay in front of somebody just doesn't work.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Especially when they're running low downforce.
1 minute, 34.882.
No, I arrow washed out there. I was looking at that LMP2 or LMP1 car. It's like right there, arrow washing again. I've still got to find a place to save fuel. If I was running the same downforce that he is, I could stay behind him and save fuel for a little while. But
Ethan, don't fuck us up.
No, I won't touch it.
Thanks.
I just got to get a little bit of a gap on him again, and I can start saving fuel.
1 minute 33.181. You are the leader.
He might be.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, I'm trying to coast as much as I can. Like I'm not flat-footing it there anymore. And maintain the gap back there. That's the whole thing. I've just got to maintain that gap. It says I need to add 1.16 gallons of fuel
Minute 33.2.
to make it to the end. I know that's not right. Like, see, I'm going to coast all the way to the apex there. I feel like if I just keep doing that, if I just keep lifting a little early and coasting into the apex, I should be okay.
Right side.
Fuck Corvette. He didn't need to take that wide line.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Thought you guys having a good battle.
Yeah, it's back and forth.
Minute 34.062.
So watch when we get to the bus stop. Watch how much the delta closes down. Because he's so much faster up this straightaway than I am. Oh, I got plenty of fuel. Says I got 5 laps of fuel left. All right, it's time to go.
Maybe it's karma for taking me out in the first lap.
Why didn't you get out of the way then? 1 minute 32.981. I know it's so unnecessary. Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh, something happened to him. He got balked or something.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Go, pass right, Justin.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear. 1 minute 33.042.
Oh, track just switched the night render.
Great A lead run there, Raphael.
Right side.
Hey, man.
Late 2 seconds cut back across the track.
Well, some of these GT cars, man, they drive around with kind of a neutral zone around their head.
I'm not a big fan of Raphael's driving.
After that, either am I.
Keep this up, I'll have my first win in over 2 years. Because let's face it, when I left, I hadn't been really driving well. I'm driving much better in my return. Not battling headaches like I was then either, though. So.
Clear.
Really got you, Dallara.
Still not quite up to the pace I feel like I should be, but I'm driving better.
Hey Ben, my crew keeps telling me I'm in the lead, so if you could just pull over, that'd be good.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. You'll need to take care of the tyre.
Why? What have those tires ever done for me?
1 minute 33.531.
Nope. I'm not going to make it on fuel. Yeah, 10,000 hours is what it takes. I'm lifting and coasting, lifting and coasting. Make sure I get to the end. I see where Ryan is, so I have that luxury to take my time right now.
Car on your left, clear on the left. Have about 1 lap of fuel
It's
left.
going to be close.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. White flag, white flag.
I'm going to have to coast. Ooh, this is going to be real close.
1 minute 35.25.
I have 0.61 right now, so I don't know that I can make it to the end. My fuel consumption is like 0.82 per lap, and here he comes. I'm gonna have to give it hell in a minute. I'm not gonna have the luxury to coast. This section right here, because I'm on higher downforce, I could kind of roll downhill and keep a little gap, but
Slow on fuel, John.
oh yeah, man.
Don't sweat it.
I was trying to use up all that gap to try to save some so I can make it to this finish line. .17, I'm going to be sputtering. .15, .13. I'm going to make it. I'm out.
You got it, slow car on the right.
Just in time.
You won. You deserve that win.
Good
Well
race,
done.
man. I think I got some floor damage at some point. When I got out in lead, I could not sustain.
Yeah, you're not running max downforce, are you? Because you had like you would close on me on the straightaway big time. And then you would fall off. It was like you're running low downforce. Because that's a trick I used to use in the HPD when everybody else would run medium. All right. Well, first win in 2 years. Ish. Maybe not quite. I have to look at my results page. Thank you, Doug. It's by default because this guy right here, John,
This is the first race that's gone
Him.
this many laps.
this guy would have won easily, like uncontested, but he
Good
got in a
race,
wreck.
John.
Yeah, it's refreshing to race against somebody who's clean, man. That was both the passes we made. We gave each other room. That was fun. Let's see. Let's just look at his fastest lap, the 30.8. Oh, you know what, man? I keep forgetting that. I need to do that. So every time I go to do it, it's like I sit down and start driving. And I gotta tear it down. I've been tearing it down and putting it back together a lot the last week or so because of rebuilding everything, getting new graphics card, new processor, all that stuff, new motherboard. I gotta take it apart again because I need to put a new cooler on it. I think my old Corsair cooler is it's about 6 years old, so I think it's struggling. No, I replaced the Optimax with a 4-stroke 250 Pro XS. I repowered. I kept the boat because the boat's, mint, but I repowered with a 4-stroke 250. I've posted. There's a video in my list that shows it doing a flyby at Grand Lake. But no more oil mixing and any of that bullshit. Now this guy's just fast. His car, so his setup, his dampers are set better than mine. That's the difference. Cause see right there, how he goes right across that. I don't go out that far either, but I can't. I hit those things, the car bounces all over the place. And those curbs, see how he hits the curb. His car stays planted to him. My car jumps every time it touches the curb. But yeah, see how his car, even when he jumped that curb, how solid his car lands. My car jumps when I hit that curb and it jumps. When it lands, it's kicking side to side. So I got to figure out the dampers. That's the HPD, man. Early on, I spent a lot of time tuning those dampers on that car to get that car to drive the way I liked it, and so. I'm just going to have to not be lazy, and I'm going to have to do the same thing with this car. I'm going to have to sit down, tune the dampers, trial and error until I find what works. Yeah, I can see that he's using all the track. I mean, especially turn 1, he's going way out there. But his car's set up good to let him do it. Let's go to his. Where the hell's cockpit? There it is. His car is set up really well to do it. So. Yeah, Doug, man, that thing, so the top speed's not really any different than what my Optimax was because it's still 6,000 RPMs with a 24-pitch prop. It's just going to be what it is. But it comes out of the hole so much stronger, and it's so much more responsive. Like when I'm on plane going, like say if I'm going like 30, 35, I hit the throttle in that thing, and you could feel it pin you in the seat. The Optimax, you had to wait for it to wind up. So that thing has got a lot of torque. Oh, he's hitting such a clean apex right there. That's one of the differences. I'm probably losing 0.3 to him in that turn. Yeah, he's definitely using every inch of available track. I can't fault him for that. I could do the same thing. I just got to figure out. See, like right there, I'm not comfortable with those track limits. that was a fun race, guys. And man, I saw as many as 10 people in the chat at one point watching. So that's cool. I'm glad you guys are still hanging around. Sorry, I'm not as fast as I used to be. Might not be as entertaining as I was before anymore, but I'll get back. I'll get there. I mean, I am getting older. I do have neurological issues to deal with, but I think I can still, you know, just off of instinct, run decent pace. I can't run up front anymore, but it'll be fun anyway. And if I figure out the setups, I'll start showing them again. You know me, I always share my setups, so I gotta figure them out first, though. I gotta make sure I know that. Right now, I'd be embarrassed to give this setup to anybody because it's like driving a bear trap. Yeah, Mike, I was wondering if short gears would work, or if you'd rev them out too much. I just looked at I switched to them for a second, and I saw the what's it called? Top speed of 6th gear. Watch, I'll show you. Let's go. So like right here, standard's 193, which gives me headroom in the draft. Is kind of my thinking. And then I go to short. It goes down to 177, which is like almost the speed I'm reaching on the straight leading to the bus stop. I'm hitting 174 ish, 175 maybe. If I'm in the draft, I'm gonna redline. So that's why I was thinking I probably don't want to use short gears. But Jeffrey, you can chime in and correct me if I'm wrong. Is it okay? Thanks, Tamati. I'm trying to get back into it. In the toe you were about just better. Okay, I'll run some practice with it and see, because that might be the difference. Well, guys, thanks for coming in and talking to me and keeping me company through the race. It was fun, man. It's the most fun I've had racing in a while. Not just because I won. I mean, I wasn't expecting to win. I was expecting second, maybe third. But it was fun. Even when I was running second, it was a blast. Oh, that's what he did right there. There it is. Here he goes. Boom. Smack the wall. Ay. Turned in. Let's look at it from his cockpit view and find out. That is just a really bad unforced error. I mean, how did you do that? He must have just been daydreaming because he had such a huge lead. Yeah, he had to be daydreaming right there, because he didn't. I mean, he wasn't in a race anymore. He was just in a time trial at this point. Whack. Oh man, that was brutal. Fuck that car up. Bitch, get out the room. Get out the room. Yeah, that did him in right there. Yeah, that was way tight. I can't imagine guys drives this clean, because he is. I mean, if you watch every other spot, he looks like a computer driving. It's just on these crazy lines. It's like watching Kamui Kobayashi's Le Mans lap record. It just doesn't look possible. Dropped his tubing in his lap, yeah. He was sipping on his gin and juice. See if he comes in right here. No, he stayed out after that. Huh. Interesting. Oh, forgot transition. Gotta go back and watch the start. even though the start was very unremarkable. Yeah, his fastest lap was 1.3 seconds faster than mine. Well, yeah, but that was way too far to the right on that line. I mean, that's... Besides, the car doesn't like that curb. Well, maybe his dampers might. My car doesn't like that curb. The first curb on the right, if I hit that, it screws the whole bus stop up. I have to come across at an angle there. See? Look, did you see my car right there? Watch my car hit that curb. Boom. And look at see that double bounce after it hits? That's dampers right there, my friend. That is all dampers causing that. Watch that bounce. Boom, boom. Let me get this shit out of the way. What am I doing? Be courteous to your viewers. Yeah. Watch even the car behind me. Much less bounce. And he hit the same way I did. Let's look at John up here. So yeah, he cut way across it. He does. He takes that. I can't do that. If I hit that line, it's going to throw me. See, look at his car sit down after he lands. Boom. There is no bounce. If I did that, I'd need dental work. My wheel would beat the living shit out of me. Wow, look at that. Ooms, send me a goddamn setup. Lord knows I've given enough setups to other people. I deserve to get one. You don't have to send me a whole setup. You can muck everything up, but just set the dampers. Send me your damper settings. You can muck everything else up. I don't care. But that is... Look at that. Boom. That's dampers. Because there's no front springs on this car. So that's the other thing that makes it hard for me to figure out how to adjust it. Oh yeah, his car is just rock solid through there. So you saw his go through. Now watch mine go through. Bounce. Gotta stay off. I have to stay off those curbs all the way through because of how much pogoing it'll do. See, well, okay, but look right there. You can see when my car just barely touching that curb. Watch my right side tires. Boom, they bounce every time. Where the car behind me, no bounce. It's dampers. I got to do something with the dampers because this car pogos way too much, way more than it should. Because I notice in sections of the track where we don't take curbs, I was just as fast as him. I could maintain the pace with him. It was the bus stop was where I was losing a bunch of time, and turn one, because he was hammering that outside curb in turn one, and every time I touched the outside curb, my relative falls. I lose so much time if I hit that outside curb. I'm going to adjust the dampers, and I'm going to try the... Damn, that paint scheme looks so good, though. At least I had the best looking car in the group. I mean, you can't deny that is a thing of beauty. Look at that car. Isn't that something? Man, that is huge. I forget how to operate all the cameras, so I'm not going to do it. But... Look at that. That is a masterpiece, Mr. Paquin. This is courtesy of John Paquin. He's the one that painted this car. I mean, he just did a fantastic job. I probably need to send the paint file back to him and tell him to take GSRC off the car, though. It does still have GSRC on it somewhere, I think on the hood. Yeah, right up there on the hood. What a gorgeous car. I could just sit here and look at that all night. Look at that. Dragging my splitter on the ground. Fuck this car. See, look at all the bouncing I do. It's all the way through there. It's just always bouncing. I tried in practice to take that hard line that he's taking, and I didn't think it was possible because the car would jump. Yeah, see, it does, but you can see his fast bump is activating big time there. See, look at the difference. Like when he hits these curves right here, boom, his car is when those tires hit the pavement, they stay there. That's all dampers. And let's be clear, he still has to drive that shit. That ain't why he's fast, but that's what enables him to be fast. The car is not working against him. Either way, I was happy with the session. I was happy with the race. It was pretty clean. Didn't have a lot of issues with any other cars. Everybody seemed pretty respectful. Look at that. Look at that car. That is rolling artwork. I don't see GSRC on this car, actually. Yeah, that's good. I don't have to get that. I know it's on the Ferrari. I got to get that taken out the Ferrari paint scheme. John Paquin definitely knows how to paint them. Okay, let's go after the pits. I want to see the air when Ryan and I were battling it out. So, let's see something here. Yeah, he's definitely running low downforce. Oh yeah, 182. Even though he's in my draft, but he caught my draft. And then he can't hang on in the turns. Definitely run. That's a good strategy. Like I said during the race, if I had the confidence in the car, I would do the same thing. I'd run a faster straight line speed and sacrifice a little corner speed. And my philosophy in the HPD always was, if I'm in low downforce and they're in medium, they're a sitting duck. Once I pass them, there's nothing they can do again. They have to wait for me to mess up. Nothing they can do if I run a clean race. closing fast either. That's the only problem with the low downforce is the aero wash is so much more brutal. And that's what he was experiencing. He'd get in my draft, when you get to the corners, man, he just could not hang on to that car. I wonder if taking the wing gurney off is a good idea here. Wait a minute. What the hell was that dude? Hold on a second. What was he flashing his lights for? Oh, this idiot. Yeah, you're a dickhead anyway, Philippe. I had something to say to you during the race. A couple times passing you, swinging back across the track in front of people. That's what got me caught right there, was catching those two. And he was too close not to be able to pass at that point. I wasn't going to defend. There wasn't any sense in it. I figured I'd just try to hold them wide if I could. Yeah, and then I run off in the grass. I got a taste of the aero wash there. Luckily we had some traffic to hold him up a little bit. Yeah, because without that traffic, he might have got too big of a gap for me to make up. Yeah, he's getting faster on the straightaway than I was able to. I think he's just maybe running a wing a click or two down from me. Not much of a difference. But my goal at this point was just to use up all the corner speed I had, because that's where I had the advantage, to try to just stay as close as I could for that draft. Hoping that I could get, you know, enough of one coming off the corner to put me close enough to be able to get him in a braking zone. If not, the plan was just to harass him into maybe making a mistake, because pressure breaks pipes. So that was my other plan. Don't know that it would have worked, because he didn't seem to make any mistakes. Yeah, see, when I pulled out of his draft, he leveled me back out. Luckily, I had the inside run. And then we both went into the where do we save fuel mode. So we both cut it really close on fuel. Alright guys, well I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching, thanks for talking to me through the race, keeping me company.